Warning. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
Hey, it's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses, baby.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. The missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about the things you don't see on regular TV. So join us on BGT Time. Oh, so join us on BGT Time. Oh, so join us on BGT Time. BGT Time, yeah, yeah. BGT Time.
When they see me, they know that every day when I'm breathing, it's for us to go farther. You know, every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. You know, I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? That ain't that what we're supposed to do? But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses, baby. What's good in your city, y'all? Everything good over here on my block. I want to apologize to everybody. Yes, Kirsten. Okay. Baby, it's live. It's live. Y'all noticed that last night. I was ready for my show, had everything together, and then boom, my household wasn't right, baby. My household wasn't right. The kids is back. They'll be leaving again. They'll be leaving again, going back to Gigi's, but they need to come home and get a little break. So things were just crazy last night. It was all over the place. So maybe we'll talk about it on Friday. With love and relationship with me and Poolie. If we come on Friday, there's so much going on Fridays, y'all. It's so much going on in my life. Okay, it's so much going on in my life. PGT time is not only something that I do to help families and crime victims' families, baby. It's also place for me when I got a lot going on. Ooh, should I just drop my phone? Can somebody come get my phone, please? I know Kirsten, she be the first one to try to come help me. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. And then she want to make sure she get on camera too. You know what I'm saying? That's just how she do. She want to make sure she gets seen. But anyway, again, thank y'all so much for joining. I want to show you guys the clips that I was going to show y'all last night. Plus, there's some new clips just as well that just hit the scene this morning. Woo! So we got quite a bit to tackle this afternoon. Then after this, I gotta go handle some business. Okay. So We probably be on for, I would say, maybe a good hour and a half or a good hour. I'm not sure, depending on how y'all do in the chat and depending on how I do looking at myself talking about these clips. So please, y'all, please go share this video right now. Okay? Very important. Go share this video right now, so everybody can start coming on in. Because I'm going straight for the gusto. Straight for the gusto. But until we get more people in, we're gonna start with Beyonce. We're gonna start with Beyonce. I know a lot of people was like, what's going on with Beyonce? I saw Beyonce on the radar. So what's going on? And I'm finna tell y'all what's going on. Some stealing. Some stealing. Some stealing was going on. They had the Beyonce concert here in the ATL over the weekend. I couldn't make it. I had so much other things that I had to do. So unfortunately I couldn't go see y'all know that's a lot. I had no money for them tickets. I had money for them tickets. Poolie didn't either. So now we didn't go to see Beyonce. Anytime Beyonce come to the ATL, I probably won't be there unless somebody, one of y'all, decide to bless me and say, I want you to go see Beyonce. Because I ain't finna pay for them tickets. I got other things to do. Okay? The type of money that them folks pay for them tickets, if they really want to see good, and I'm not going to no concert that I can't see good. So if they really want to see good, that type of money I can use towards the families and helping the crime victims' families. That's how I look at it. Okay? Doing these events, all of that. I'd rather use the money for that. So, and being that we're talking about that right now, saving money for my events. Got a couple things going on, but we're going to talk about it later on, okay? We're going to talk about it later on. We ain't going to even talk about it now. We're going to talk about it later on. So let's go ahead and get into the Beyonce story, y'all. Again, it's unfortunate that these celebrities come here to the ATL and then some people, YNs, ninjas, want to act a fool. Okay, they want to act a fool, and they don't know how to keep their hands to themselves. If you ain't paid for it, don't touch it. Don't touch it if you ain't paid for it. So here we go. And I got some couple more things I need to say too. So let's get this story going.
Issued an arrest warrant for a suspect accused of breaking into an SUV and stealing Beyonce's unreleased music, set lists, and other items. Channel 2's Michael Seiden first broke this exclusive story on Channel 2 Action News at 4. He's live now from Northeast Atlanta. Michael, what have you learned about the suspect?
And George, we know that APD issued that arrest warrant just before 4 o'clock this afternoon. Right now, I am still working my sources, trying to find out a little bit more about this person who they're looking for. But right now, not a lot of details out there. But I want to show you, we were actually standing in the parking deck right here at Krog Street Market where that break-in took place. As Beyonce prepares to close out her fourth and final night of the Cowboy Carter concert in Atlanta, fans of the Grammy-winning singer are stunned after learning that Atlanta police have issued an arrest warrant for a suspect accused of breaking into an SUV and stealing her unreleased music.
Oh, shoot.
No way.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Gonna be a lot of free Beyonce music on the street.
Right now, police aren't identifying the suspect, but Channel 2 Action News has learned that it all went down just after 8 p.m. on July 8th, 2 days before the first show.
Oh, that's terrible. The crime is awful. Brazen people out here.
Beyonce's choreographer and one of her dancers told police that they parked their rented Jeep Wagoneer inside this parking deck at Krog Street Market. And when they returned about an hour later, they noticed someone had broken in through the back lift gate and stolen multiple items. According to the incident report, Beyonce's team members reported that the thieves got away with laptops and 5 hard drives. The hard drives contain watermarked music, some unreleased music, footage plans for the show, and past and future set lists. Channel 2 has reached out to Beyonce's representatives for comment, but as of Monday afternoon, we haven't received a response.
Bold. It's very bold. Like, what if she, do you think they got paid for it?
And again, we're staying in close contact with APD as well as reaching out to her representatives. Now, APD wanted everyone to know that this is a good reminder to check out their Clean Car campaign to prevent you and your family from becoming victims. For more information, we have that on our website, WSBTV.com. We're live in Northeast Atlanta. Michael Seiden, Channel 2 Action News.
Now, what you know is Beyonce and her team, they can get it too. Okay, they can get it too. It don't matter. A thief is a thief. They gonna steal from whoever. Me personally, they probably didn't even know. They probably didn't even know that was Beyonce's peoples. And if they did, they just looked at it and said, hey, we hit a lick. We done hit a lick. You know, and I'm just being honest. I should be honest. That's how people look at things. They done hit a lick. They probably finna sell this music. Beyonce team, they done hit a lick. Because you best believe they finna add more. I'm just saying that's what people do. That's what people do. Don't sit here and try to act like y'all don't know. They add extra. And that's probably what the team finna do. And then they finna just add on to their empire. There's more money for Rumi now. We're gonna have a conversation about Rumi one day. I love Rumi. I love these little clips that they be showing with Beyonce and Blue Ivy and Rumi. Like, when I see a clip and Rumi's on there, I'm excited. I'm like, okay, what Rumi got for us today? But Rumi be cracking me up. I don't even lie. Rumi is a character. I wish I could be around Rumi. Rumi is so funny to me. And she just seemed like she just loved being on stage, baby. She loved being on stage. So I can't wait to see her when she gets bigger. Baby, it's all about Rumi. I'm sorry, Beyonce. I'm sorry, Blue Ivy. We love Rumi. And we like to see what Rumi is going to do on each clip that y'all put out there. Rumi does something different. I'm going to leave that right there. Love you, Rumi. All right, y'all. Hey, Kanisha. Kanisha, hello. I finally caught you. Amen. 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 She finally caught me. Kanisha, thank you so much for tuning in today and everybody else that's out there watching. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. But baby, I tried to wait. I'm telling y'all now, this is the video. These videos that I'm about to play right now, you guys want to share. You want to call your peoples. You want to text your peoples. And you want to tell them, tune in right now. Tune in right now. Because, baby, all this stuff was supposed to be shown last night. And then we had some stuff that hit the scene this morning. So, let's go ahead and let's get started, baby. Run this show, okay? Now, I showed y'all this on my page about the barbershop. The barbershop.
It was getting his hair.
Who's talking? It's the people, the news talking. It's the news talking. I told y'all this clip on my page, and I told y'all, you know, that this was horrific, sad that this occurred. Told y'all all of that. And let me change this up for a second. There we go. Can I get myself? Yeah. Okay. So, a woman then took her husband up out of here, y'all. Okay. She went to the barbershop, took him right on up out of here while he's sitting in the chair, getting his hair cut, baby. And then as she coming out, police was on it. They was on it. She saw the police, boom, she took her own stuff out. So there has been a narrative. Yes, a narrative. There has been a narrative going around saying that, you know, this lady found him cheating, or he was cheating on her. why is it that I'm trying to, you know, I don't want to use the words that's actually being used. But they say she could go find something somewhere else. Okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. She go get it somewhere else. Let me do these shout outs right quick, y'all. Okay, let's do these shout outs right quick. I ain't gonna be able to do everybody because there's so many of y'all watching. But I need y'all to get everybody in here because, baby, she got some clips that's gonna clear up this narrative. Cause, baby, when I saw this morning, I was like, this what this was about. So I'm about to go ahead. I'm about to play this clip. This is the news that y'all saw on my page, okay? When we come back from showing y'all the news, baby, when I tell y'all I got something to show y'all, share this video right now. Just share it right now. Here we go.
At a salon when he was shot and killed. Arlington police are calling it a murder-suicide. And Scoop Jefferson just spoke with people who witnessed the shooting on Cooper Street.
This is the moment Arlington police officers arrived at the front doors of the Spa Galleria strip mall on shots fired, recorded on a cell phone. Just after 10 a.m. Friday, police say a 37-year-old woman walked into the South Cooper Street location with a gun and opened fire on a man she had been dating as he got a haircut.
They were just all nervous and we were all scared.
Another vendor inside the Galleria had just finished with one of her clients.
I got multiple texts from them saying there was shooting happening, and I saw the cop cars in front of me and I heard gunshots.
The victim, identified by family and friends as 37-year-old Todd Austin, was getting his haircut by Dax the barber, a popular Arlington stylist. Dax, who didn't want to go on camera, told us she fired several shots, striking Austin in the chest area. He's been his customer for 12 years and says on his Facebook page that his clients are his extended family. As other Galleria employees arrived,
I have a barber suite inside.
They got the devastating news.
And one of the suite owners 2 doors down actually told me, hey, don't go inside, somebody just got shot.
Police say after the shooting, the woman tried to leave, saw officers outside, retreated inside, and then shot herself. She later died at the hospital. Homicide detectives took statements from witnesses as the crime scene unit collected evidence. They tagged her white Tesla before police called a wrecker service to tow it away. Police allowed Austin's family to take his Cybertruck containing his business logo that was parked outside. Dax, visibly shaken by the shooting, got comfort from his wife, as others stood by trying to make sense of the deadly salon gunfire. In Arlington, I'm Scoop Jefferson.
All right, y'all. So y'all saw that. That is what's been going on. Okay, that's what's been going on. I forgot to do my shout outs. I know y'all like, you just said you was gonna do it. I know. My kids, they come out, and that's why I cannot do this show. Let me get this away. That's why I can't do this show when everybody's around, because my mind just goes elsewhere. So when I tell y'all I'm finna hit y'all with some things, I'm finna hit y'all with some things, okay? So Kevin Tucker, hey, Doppy Hill, Sandra Price, Tony King Kelly, Christine Johnson, Vasti Shaw, Kathleen Graham, Jennifer Gibson, Jay Rocky, Reba Forrest, Tia So Fancy, Mac baby, I like that. Lisa, Tamala, Jennifer again, Reba, Veronica Archie, Nancy Wilson, Yolanda Spencer, Keisha Harris, Tisha, be careful, Miss Wright. That's her name. That's her name. Kim Hughes, Currency, Lolly. Who else? Keisha Reese, Annette. Baby, y'all all in the building. Myrna, Renee, LaShonda Reed, Jerica, Jacqueline. Jacqueline, are you the one down there at? No, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna do you like that. I don't even think it's you though. Again, y'all, please put in the chat where y'all are watching from. Please put in the chat where you guys are watching from. right, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something that I found this morning about this whole little barbershop and the woman that, took him out. She took him out. And the first thing when we see stuff like this, the first thing that we think of, oh, he was cheating on her. Or oh, he put his hands on her. This one of the young lady that I'm finna let y'all listen to, which is her friend, she even took the time and said that y'all was going around. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's you over there, but some of y'all was going around saying that she had got HIV by him, and that's why she took him out. Baby, her friend said the devil is a lie. I refuse to let my friend name go out like this. Oh no, he wasn't cheating. He ain't give her no aid. I mean, baby, she told all the business. Okay. Now everything on PGT time is allegedly, so we have to make sure that we take that into consideration too, because we don't know who this girl is. She just says she a friend. She a friend. But do these people really be friends? Do these people really know what's going on? I don't know. But I so like what she had to say, baby. So let's do it, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm here to tell the story of Michelle and Todd to clear the false narratives. He did not give her HIV. He was not cheating on her at the time of the suicide. In fact, they haven't even been together in over a year. Yeah, Michelle came from nothing. She built herself up as a veteran, as a successful business owner. Her knowledge, the things that she knew in order to get money to take care of her kids as a single mother. When she met Todd was living downtown Dallas under a CPN number. He did not know how to do credit repair. She taught him how to do that, and they built this business, Credit Champs, together. Whenever they broke up, because I see he's been sending his clients the video when she pulled the gun on him. She wanted him out of her house and he would not leave. There's an active restraining order right now against him. Terroristic against her and her son. He threatened to kill them both. Okay. Todd reversed all of Michelle's mortgage payments up to I think 18 months, probably more. To the point where she was
tonight
about to
we're
lose her
learning
home.
new information
How
about
he
Amanda
did this is because they have a joint bank account. He removed her off of the bank. I don't even know how he could have even did this, but he removed her name off the bank because she had no access. He created a new email for everything to go to, not the email that they had. Michelle went to Vegas one weekend and she came back and all her money was gone. Now, could you imagine having $250,000 or even $500,000 in your bank account and now it's zero? You can't pay your mortgage. You can't take care of your kids. He's threatening you. He's not giving you nothing for your kid. Okay? Michelle had several cases against this man. Okay? Me as well had a lawsuit that I just won and got paid off a day before the murder. Michelle was suing him for a lot. He was taunting her by still promoting this company, still making money off this company that they built, not giving her access to any of the money. He also wrapped a Cybertruck, was riding past her house. She could see it on her Ring camera. He was taunting her. She was so full of debt. She was about to lose her home. The air went out in her Tesla. It was just a lot of stuff going on, and she had $0 to deal with her situation. She reached out to family. She reached out to people to help her, and only a handful of us helped her. Okay? So with all this stuff that y'all got going on about he gave her HIV or she was cheating and it's more dick out there, it had nothing to do with that. That man stole her whole life and he flaunted it in her face. Todd also took her $10,000 settlement payment that she got from the military. when he got access to her phone. He drained her personal account, locked her out of her business accounts, wouldn't help her with her son. So all of this stuff, I just want to clear the false narrative. He is not who you think he was. And I'm not justifying anything that she done, but I understand. So y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, because I really don't care, honestly. I'm going to feel the way I feel, and you going to feel the way you feel.
Well, that was from Friend. That was from Friend. There is no justifying what this lady did. Okay, let's make that clear. There is no justifying what this lady has done to this man. I don't care what he stole from her, what he took from her, but to me, this is an example of the last straw. Shout out to Tyler Perry. The last straw. Like, he took everything from this girl. This girl ain't had nothing. She probably had a little bit of dollars, but she ain't had too much of nothing compared to what she had before. So I got another video, y'all. Got another video. Here we go. Now, this video, before I play it, this video is old. This is one day about, I don't know when, but she supposedly have tried to put him out. And you know them little keypads on some people's door? And then they just push the numbers to get into their house? This bastard couldn't get in. And I want y'all to see how upset he got. You know, when you search this story, y'all, it shows woman takes out, I don't say take out, but woman takes out man over breakup. That's why I say watch Peachy Tea Time. Because, excuse me, the news be lying. The news be lying. They just be coming up with anything just to say something because this is what they believe. This is what we all probably believed before the Friend came out. And I do have some text messages too. I got some text messages I'm gonna read to y'all. But first, I want y'all to see this video before I start reading these text messages between the Friend and Michelle. But here we go. This is him. He upset because he couldn't get in. This is their house. And y'all gonna see the beautiful house right at the end.
Nigga.
Nice cars, nice houses.
Motherfucker wanna fucking pop. Oh shit! You gonna take the pole? You gonna take the pole off the door? You stay, motherfucker! Ain't no motherfucking code, man. What's the code? Ain't shit. Why the code ain't working? Why the fucking code ain't working?
Todd, look at this. Watch this.
Why the code ain't working?
Watch this.
Why the code ain't working? Why the fucking code ain't working? Ain't no code fucking working. She changed the motherfucker. She changed it.
Play that back one more again so that y'all can hear this. Now, from what they say, she had a 20-year-old and they have, which is her child, and then I think they had like a 2-year-old together. To me, it sounded like that was that 20-year-old trying to get his attention. It sounded like that Todd also could have been intoxicated at the time. I don't know. Everything on here is allegedly. I just be talking. I don't know nothing. I don't know. I just do research, but I don't know nothing. Anyway, sound like he could be kind of intoxicated. And that 20-year-old like, Mama, we ain't finna be playing with him. He acting crazy. Here come that crazy man again. Like on next Friday when I can't think of the comedian name, but he tell Day Day that crazy girl out there again. Uh, this boy, I really think that's a 20-year-old in there. Like, listen, Ty, listen, pay attention, Ty. Let me show you. Let me show you, Ty. Ty, like, she done changed it. She done changed the damn car with her stinking ass. Did y'all hear him say that? He said you stink at MF. Some more things. Do you hear me? So let's run this back one more again so y'all can hear what I heard. And here we go.
Nigga. Motherfucker wanna fucking pop. Oh shit! You gonna take the pole? You gonna take the pole off the door? You stay, motherfucker. What's the code? Ain't shit. Why the code ain't working? Why the fucking code ain't working?
Todd, look at this. Watch this.
Why the code ain't working?
Watch this.
Why the code ain't working? Why the fucking code ain't working? Ain't no code fucking working. She changed the motherfucker. She changed it.
Did y'all hear him? Y'all heard him say stinking MF? Y'all heard it. I heard it. So I know y'all heard it. And y'all heard that boy in the background. Just hold on, Ty. Just listen. Ty, just listen. Just listen. No. She changed the code. She changed the code. What you changed the code for, you stinking MF? It was just out of control. It was out of control, y'all. So now y'all see, and y'all have heard from the friend. It has nothing to do with the this barbershop shooting out there in Texas, because it's a couple of them out there that just been going on, barbershop shooting. But this particular one was in Texas where the girlfriend, well, actually wife, she was married to him. She was trying to get a divorce from him. All of that came about. So he was not cheating on her, nothing like that. Didn't give her HIV, anything like that. He was taking all her money and was leaving her broke. They had a credit repair company together. She taught him how to, repair credit. And she was like, shoot, we might as well go in here and get this bread together. This is all allegedly. We might as well get this bread together. They was booming, baby. They had businesses. They had everything going on. And then boom, he got greedy. He got greedy. And he was taking all the money, closing out accounts, all that, allegedly. So, anyway, I just wanted to make sure I cleared that up for baby girl just as well. And let's move on. Let's move on. Now, what we gonna move on to? Okay, we're just gonna go in order the way I had everything set up. The next one is the parents. Parents have been charged, y'all. They done killed a 4-year-old. Now, I tell y'all all the time that we have to watch these parents. The ones that be on doing these little news broadcasts and crying. I don't know where my child is. I don't know. They're just going, not helpful. You know where your child at. You did it. Y'all did it. You allowed him to do it. Yeah. That type of stuff. And then we find out months later, sometimes years later, sometimes days later, that it was their asses anyways, and we knew it was them. But we had to wait for the detectives and all this to come out and tell us that the parents was the one that did it. But 9 times out of 10, we already knew. So let's go ahead and look at these bastards. And hey, they got charged. And this happened in Milwaukee.
First tonight, it is a disturbing case of violence against a child and a heartbreaking loss. Tonight, this mother and father are charged with killing their own 4-year-old son. The 4-year-old, who neighbors knew as RJ, died after prosecutors say his father shot him at point-blank range inside an apartment at 75th and Northridge Lakes Boulevard in Milwaukee. Investigative reporter James Stratton is at the courthouse where prosecutors filed criminal charges against both parents. James.
And Derek, prosecutors reviewing yet another unsettling act of violence in our city. This case, that 4-year-old shot and killed. They say his father got into an argument with his mother. When things escalated, he took the boy upstairs and shot him. We do want to warn you, some of these details are graphic.
This is terrifying, traumatic.
Tonight, a mother mourns the loss of her 4-year-old son, facing charges for her role in his death. Cassandra Taylor charged with neglecting the boy, causing death, and buying the gun that killed him.
Part of this tragedy that you're going to have to live with is the possible fact that your child was killed with a gun that you purchased for someone that should not have had it.
Prosecutors say she was arguing with her husband, Ralph Taylor, Thursday night. They add he took.
Let's stop right there, because I know I was a little confused too. You know, I didn't listen to both these clips before I played them. I just knew a little bit about it. I just know a little bit about it. So before a lot of people be like, this is unfair, this is unfair, this is unfair to her, she bought the gun 9 times out of 10 for a convicted felon. So the thing is this, ladies, quit letting these men convince you to do ignorant stuff. If you don't know the rules of the game, or the rules of buying a firearm for a convicted felon, which I thought everybody knew that a convicted felon can't have a gun. So why would you buy the gun for him? And then when shit go down, you in trouble. Me personally, I don't have no sympathy for her at all whatsoever. But let's go. Let's keep on. I might change my mind. Let's keep it going.
Took the boy upstairs to a locked bedroom and shot him in the head. They charged Ralph Taylor with first-degree intentional homicide and felon in possession of a firearm. Tangela Williams and other neighbors rushed in to try to give the boy CPR. Williams called 911.
So just imagine us women up there trying to help this baby. Dad just pacing back and forth over us like...
And he didn't help at all?
No.
While that CPR was underway, prosecutors say Ralph Taylor said, quote, "I got to hide my guns." Prosecutors say he wrapped the gun in plastic bags and put it in a Rubbermaid container where police later found it. Taylor is a convicted felon and not allowed to carry a gun. Prosecutors say, quote, Ralph Taylor would send pictures of guns to Cassandra Taylor that Ralph Taylor wanted Cassandra Taylor to buy for him. A search warrant says Cassandra also gave a purse to Williams, the neighbor, saying, "Hide this, there's a gun in there," which she turned over to officers. Prosecutors say that's a different gun. Neighbors knew the boy as RJ, and prosecutors say he had moderate to severe autism, often communicating through song. Family of the victim and suspects did not want to share a photo of him and declined to comment to 12 News as they mourn the loss of their 4-year-old with his parents now in custody.
Really a horrible story, James. Prosecutors say the dad changed his story multiple times with investigators.
They did, Derek. They said that he lied to police, saying first that gunshot came from outside the apartment then said the boy was playing with the gun inside that bedroom. Prosecutors say the real story, he shot and killed his son.
And police recovered 2 guns and more than 200 rounds of ammunition from that apartment. James Stratton reporting live for us in downtown Milwaukee.
That's one of the things that scares me, y'all. We hear so much of these children killing themselves or killing another child in the household. But they be young, 2, 3 years old, 1-year-old killed himself, 2-year-old killed himself with a gun. I've always told y'all I'd be scared that it be these adults doing it. Whether they did it on purpose or they did it on accident, they feel like they have enough time to be like, let's blame it on the child. The child ain't here no more anyways, so why not blame it on the child? And then I get to live my life. Thank God them neighbors was there, because that's probably what would have happened. Because the baby had autism. You know, not saying that people that have autism don't care about their kids. I'm not saying that at all. But the baby had autism, and the mama, by looking at her, you know, bought the gun for the man, all this stuff. And she probably will get less time versus actually condoning it. So she probably will get less time, but she is going to get some time. You best believe that. Her, Geraldine, Annette, Stacy, Tina Holmes, Tiffany Carter, Marsha. Hey, Marsha. Harzella Smith, Tina, Karen, Glory Carrier. Hey, what's up, MP? What it do? Miss Chocolate Thomas. Hey, girl. Miss Chocolate. Adrian Perry. Adrian Mother effing, I'll say that. Shamir. Who else? Prince Akeem is in the building. Tara Wright. Alicia. Stacy Carr. What's up, y'all? What's up? Thank y'all for joining. But we gotta keep it moving because I got some things I got to do, y'all. I got some things I got to do. So this one is the family mourns, y'all. The family mourns the loss of a young man who was allegedly killed by his uncle. What? And your uncle? Was Uncle hating? I don't know. But we finna find out together. We finna find out together what happened. Here we go.
The heartache over their loss is gut-wrenching enough, but the fact that a close relative may be to blame is almost too much to bear.
I am hurt, I'm distraught, I'm crying every day, and I can't even seem to come to grips on my own life.
Kentara Gaines and her family are struggling with their emotions. It's been 3 months since her 19-year-old son, Zion Greenwood, was shot and killed in West Oakland. But she's also in pain because the accused killer is her own brother, 30-year-old convicted felon Marvin Prudhomme, who's been charged with murder but has not been arrested.
The situation does not call for me to be compassionate or hold space for Marvin, because Marvin has murdered my son and he's now on the run, non-remorseful.
It's heartbreaking and it's devastating knowing that it's someone in the family. You know, it doesn't make it easy because we know who it was. You know, it makes it worse.
The shooting happened just after midnight on April 4th at Zion's father's apartment near 14th and Filbert. The boy's uncle, Marvin, was down on his luck and had been staying there. Oakland police say Marvin pulled a gun, shot and wounded Zion's father, Marcus, and shot and killed Zion and then took off. Later that same day, and blocks from the scene, someone found a 9mm handgun in a yard. Police took it, and witnesses say Marvin later showed up and said he was in trouble because he had shot someone with it. On Friday, family members and loved ones gathered to honor Zion's memory and hope for justice.
Zion was a great kid. He was my first grandson. He was the first in the family. You know, he spoke 3 different languages.
This is Zion introducing himself in Cantonese during COVID.
He had a ton of potential, and so, you know, the biggest thing for me is like what could have been. And I care a lot about what is said about him, and I want people to know how cool he was.
As the family mourns Zion, they're urging anyone who knows where his uncle is to come forward.
He needs to be found. It's not snitching. If you see him on the streets, call 911. He's dangerous.
Justice looks like him going to jail.
Now, a warrant for the uncle's arrest is still active. Prosecutors have also charged him with attempted murder for allegedly wounding the victim's father. The DA's office does not comment on pending cases. Live in studio, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox.
Another sad situation. I do not know if they found this man or not. I will be doing research to see if they found him. If they did, I will definitely let you guys know. I'm sure he's not going to be out too long. He will be found. If somebody is out there hiding him, you're going to get caught too. I think we have learned so much from the young men that broken out of prison, and you had over 15 women and men. Actually, I think all I saw was women, but I'm sure it was some men too, that helped out, and then they ended up going to jail just as well. So I'm telling y'all now, if you are helping anybody that has killed somebody, and you're helping them, I don't care how old they are, you better turn them in unless you're going to jail too. That's all I got to say on it, okay? Karen said, good afternoon. Karen Glory, Carrie Conyers. Thank you. Good afternoon to you too, boo. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and move right along. Again, y'all, if you know where this young man is at, get him off the streets. He don't deserve to be on the street. 9 times out of 10, Zion's father told him to get his ass out. Get out my house. You ain't doing nothing around here, so just get out. And he probably didn't like it at all whatsoever. And Zion probably, was with his father and was like, get out. You heard my daddy, get out. Uncle, get out, man. And before you know it, boom, the gun got let loose. And Zion got hit. And that's just allegedly. I don't know. So let's go ahead. And it's time to move on to the next video, baby. The next video. This video got 2 of them, okay? I'm glad that I didn't show it last night because the new update came out this morning. So this is what I was going to show y'all last night. And then I will show you the update that came out this morning. Here we go.
Breaking news right now. Deputies in Tunica County are searching for this man. They say he is armed and dangerous. Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for staying with us. I'm Carolyn Serta. Deputies say Markello Braxton is wanted for killing the mother of his child and shooting his 2 children. Braxton's 6-year-old daughter and 20-year-old son are recovering in Memphis hospitals tonight. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre spoke to a domestic violence advocate who's overcome with sadness over the death of another domestic violence victim.
Deputies are still putting the pieces together in this investigation. They say 41-year-old Markello Braxton is a big piece to the puzzle. That's why they need to find him immediately.
Nakiria was 30 years old. She was just really getting started.
Deputies in Tunica County responded to this home on Solil Drive in Robinsonville after 7 Friday night. Deputies say when they got to the home, they found 3 people shot. Investigators in Tunica County say 30-year-old Nakiria Jude died on the scene. 2 others airlifted to hospitals in Memphis. Braxton and Jude's 6-year-old daughter went to Labana Children's Hospital, while Braxton's 20-year-old son went to Regional 1.
According to people who knew Nakiria Jude, they told me that her and Braxton were in an on and off relationship.
It's so serious, and the thing about it happens so much. Every 60 seconds, 24 people, every 60 seconds, every minute, 24 people are going through physical, not all of the abuse, but the physical aspect of domestic violence, right? So that means over 12 million people a year.
Ponya Doxson from Beauty Beyond the Scars, a domestic violence prevention advocacy organization, says this is a harsh reminder of domestic violence victims suffering until the most tragic event happens, death.
Love is not supposed to hurt. That's not love, and the signs sometimes are there, but we miss them or we overlook them.
According to investigators, details surrounding the motive are still being investigated. Investigators say Braxton is from Robinsonville with family in Coahoma County and is considered armed and dangerous. In Tunica County, Jeremy Pierre, Fox 13 News.
And sadly, domestic violence is an ongoing issue in the Mid-South and across the nation. For those struggling, we do want you to know that help is available. Take a look at your screen. That is the number for the National Domestic Violence Hotline. That number, 1-800-799-SAFE.
Again, 1-800-799-SAFE. If you are in a situation that has to do with domestic violence, any type of violence, I say, but domestic violence especially, please call that number so that you can get some help. They'll probably help you with an escape, how you can get away. Mentally, they will help you, I'm sure. So, and if you guys don't want to call that number and you want to reach out to me, please reach out to me. I do have people on standby that can help you out just as well. Okay? All right. Now, let me show y'all the update. Oh yes, there's an update to this story. As y'all can
Breaking
see,
news now this morning.
this man was on the run. They were looking for him. He done shot baby mama. He done shot their daughter, their 6-year-old daughter, and then he turned around and shot his son. I want to know what the son was doing over there. Was the son living over there? Was he over there visiting? Did you take him over there with you? And then just all got out of control and you had to kill them because you think that they're going to tell on you? Like, what was the purpose? But we got to update y'all. We have an update. And I am about to show y'all this update. Here we go.
Breaking news now this morning. A 4-day manhunt in Tunica County ends after search teams recover a body.
And the sheriff's office says it's likely the man wanted for the murder of a young mother and for shooting his 2 children. Here's Jeremy Pierre live in Tunica County. Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah, good morning to you. This news coming into our newsroom just after 4 o'clock this morning. News of a body being found very close to where Tunica County deputies began an investigation last Friday in the death of a mother and the shooting of 2 other people, a 6-year-old girl as well as a 20-year-old man. That 6-year-old girl and 20-year-old man, the children of the man Tunica County deputies were looking for, Markel Braxton. This information, again, coming to our newsroom at approximately about 4:05 this morning. They say just before 5 o'clock yesterday evening, Tunica County Sheriff deputies and the U.S. Marshal Service located a body in a wooded area behind the residences here on Solil Drive. This is where it all began last Friday in Robinsonville, very close to there. Due to the location of the body in connection to the home where a shooting incident happened Friday, along with additional information received through the ongoing investigation, Tunica County Sheriff's Office believes that the remains they found are that of 41-year-old Markel Braxton. Now, again, this was a 4-day manhunt. We do know that Tunica County deputies here, they have been working in conjunction with other counties, law enforcement in other counties such as Coahoma. We did know Markel Braxton did have family in Coahoma County, the Clarksdale area. But again, the remains, the body found very close to this area, they believe is that of Markel Braxton. That 6-year-old is still recovering this morning and is expected to be okay. That 20-year-old is also recovering this morning as well. We have been in contact with family and friends that know the mother, Nakiria Jude, who sadly lost her life in the shooting last week, and they are completely heartbroken that of the loss of Nakiria, as well as now a family being torn apart. Now that 6-year-old no longer has a mother nor father. Of course, we're going to continue to stay on top of this story all throughout Good Morning Memphis. We have questions into the Tunica County Sheriff's Office this morning to get more details into this investigation.
Really sad situation all around, Jeremy. We'll check back in 30.
Well, he took himself out, y'all. He was a coward. He didn't want to go through getting caught. He didn't want to go through the trial. He didn't want to go through going to prison, and ain't no telling what they was gonna do to him in prison. So he just decided to be a coward and take his own life. And that's the end of that story. I mean, there's no other way to put it. So let's get into this next story, y'all. I don't like to put too much time
In Flint, they
on
left a
certain things, certain stories, because that story right there just bothers my nerves. Because my thing is, you're gonna sit there and take your own self out. You should have did that from the beginning and left everybody else alone. Thank God your kids made it, but at the same time, now your kids have to go through the rest of their life with this in the back of their head. My dad did this to her mom and to my mom. We don't know how this 20-year-old gonna take off as far as with life. He still got a whole life ahead of him because he won number 20. Do he got the genes of his daddy inside of him? Is he a demon seed? Are we gonna hear about him in the next 10, 15 years? Or is he gonna have a good life? Which we all pray for. Is this 6-year-old gonna have problems with men in the future? Have a good man standing right in front of her, but she don't know how to treat him because of what her daddy did to her mama? We got to think about all that type of stuff, y'all. So please continue to pray for these babies. Pray for them. All right, y'all. Flint, baby, we in Flint. Y'all know I'm from Saginaw, okay? Y'all know I'm from Saginaw, Michigan. Flint is right by Saginaw. And it was a tragedy that occurred. So I thought I'd bring it to y'all. Here we go.
seeking answers as police investigate a brutal attack in Flint that left a woman dead on her 50th birthday. ABC 12's Tanaya Jordan spoke to her family as they prepare to lay their loved one to rest.
A family is left devastated and confused after Tasuela Williams was attacked in Flint, left brain dead, later dying from her injuries.
My mom, I would say, is the strongest woman I know. She has been through so much, and she is so kind, so driven. I admire her strength. She's very caring. She's very fun, always laughing. I'm 33 years old. I've never saw my mom cry.
Born and raised in Flint, Tasuela Williams was a mother of 5 and a graduate of Northwestern High School. Her daughter Sherelle Macy says her mom was loving, kept a smile on her face, and would give anyone her last.
I'm her oldest daughter, so I was able to live a little life with her. She had me at 17, so I was brought up with her.
Williams was found laying on the sidewalk near the former General Optical in Flint on July 1st. According to family, a man found her body around 5 o'clock in the morning on her 50th birthday.
I want to thank the guy on his way to work and saw her, whoever he is, because she would have probably still been there.
Mary Williams recalls the last time she spoke to her sister, just days before the brutal attack.
She was supposed to be getting with family for her birthday. When I talked to her a couple of days before, I told her we're going to have a cookout and we're going to do it real big for her 50th birthday.
She left me a voicemail on June 30th, a few hours before she was attacked, to tell me that her birthday is tomorrow. She wanted to let me know what she wanted. I keep replaying this voicemail.
Williams says she was close to her sister. She shared a snippet of their relationship she says she will miss.
We always hold hands since we were little girls, all the way up until 3 days before this happened. We held hands every time we're together. We always hold hands. So we in the car, we holding hands. You know, we singing, whatever's on the song, we holding hands.
We reached out to the Flint Police Department for an update on the investigation. We did not hear back.
And we have a lot of faith that they are going to be found, and hopefully sooner than later, because I'm my tears are just taking over. I'm finding it hard to even sleep.
Anyone with information should contact Michigan State Police or Crime Stoppers anonymously. We do have those numbers on our website at abc12.com. The family is also asking anyone to help with donations to help lay Williams to rest. We have that link posted on our website as well. In Flint, Tanaya Jordan.
That's so sad, y'all. Y'all help this family. Flint, y'all out there watching, please help this family. This family deserves justice. They need help with burial services. They need help. All right. Now, moving right along, we just got a few more left. And then we'll be out of here this afternoon. Peachy tea time in the afternoon, baby. So let's go ahead, y'all. The 7-year-old. I got something to show y'all on it. The 7-year-old little boy that was kidnapped. Yeah, we got a close-up footage. Share the video right now. Share the video right now. Share. We got some up-close footage that hit the scene last night, and I was going to show y'all last night, but things got crazy in my household, so I had to show y'all today. But baby, it got up close and personal. And when I tell y'all, I think that daddy know what's going on. And y'all gonna think so too. As long as y'all watch these clips, baby. All right, y'all. Let's take it back to the beginning. Let's take it back to where we're gonna take it to where they found him, okay? Where they found the young man. Everybody's happy celebrating that they found him. 7-year-old little boy. Y'all see him right here next to me at the bottom of the screen. He is adorable. Adorable. So let's get into it.
At the corner of 39th and Lloyd.
Oh my Lord, they got him. That's him. They got him. They got him, y'all.
An entire Milwaukee community on edge for nearly 24 hours, now at ease. 7-year-old Jamal White, taken at gunpoint Friday night, safe.
We was just all together, just not even 2 whole hours ago. The community came through and we found him safe and sound, alive.
Hours earlier, Jamal's cousin Nikki Harrington had been searching frantically with her entire family until she got that call.
What? He where? And we just pulled up. It was just like, I don't know. I'm happy.
The crime scene quickly turning into a celebration. Hundreds of people packing the block, wiping away tears of joy. Even a group of motorcycles revving their engines in celebration. Many of them watching on as the little boy reunited with his family.
He came standing right here. And I said, "You okay, cousin?" He looked at me. He said, "Yeah." And I said, "Okay." And they took him to the car.
And then I saw the lights down here and I'm like, I don't know what's going on down there.
Community activist Vaughn Mays immediately began streaming on Facebook Live when he noticed the large police presence.
Yeah, they saying that he's found. I'm trying to confirm.
Moments later.
Oh my Lord, they got him. That's him. They got him.
Capturing the moment all of Milwaukee had waited for on camera.
They got him, y'all. I pulled up over here and I physically saw the family, got confirmation from them. And I physically saw them put him into a vehicle. He was okay. He got checked out by medical that was on scene, and it was it from there.
Police have still yet to release any information as to the circumstances of Jamal's abduction, but family just happy to have him back.
He's seen all of us there. We all got to see him. We all got to say we love you. He seen we all was there. Yeah. So he looked at us and we said, "You okay, cousin?" And he said, "Yeah."
Community, while thankful for law enforcement, also giving credit to one another for bringing Jamal back to his family.
It's great, grateful for the city, the citizens of the city that's been assisting, searching, sharing posts, trying to help track down the car. This has been the work of not only law enforcement, shout out to them, but the vigilance of the citizens. We don't play about kids here in Milwaukee. I know we have a lot of negative connotations, but when it comes to stuff like this, people usually show up and show out, and I'm proud of my city today.
TJ Dysart joining us now live in the newsroom. TJ, the entire city breathing a sigh of relief tonight. Earlier today, family told us that 4 masked men took the boy. Do we know about any arrests yet?
Well, Cyria, we have yet to hear about any arrests. We have reached out to the Sensitive Crimes Division. They, the ones that are leading the investigation, but have yet to hear back. Although multiple people on scene this evening told us they saw at least one person escorted from the scene in handcuffs. But again, we still don't know if that person is related to the scene or if they were.
All right, we got enough of that. Now let's get down to the meat and potatoes, baby. Let's get down to the meat and potatoes. Now, they are
Showing the moment someone kidnapped.
They are saying that one person is arrested. Then I heard somebody say that 3 people have been arrested. Hold on, what is that? No, that's not one. That's not it. Okay, so they are saying that one person for sure got arrested, and I'm gonna show y'all that about one man that got arrested. I'm gonna show y'all that after this clip. But our word on the street is that 3 people have been arrested, but I think that's allegedly. I don't know for sure about that. That has not been confirmed. All right. So let me show y'all this video, y'all. I'm gonna have to do it this way so y'all can see it bigger. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to see it bigger. Because I need y'all to see what's done happened when they took this baby and this man, the daddy, and what the daddy did. Here we go.
At 5, new video tonight showing the moment someone kidnapped a Milwaukee boy at gunpoint, sparking a statewide Amber Alert over the weekend. He is safe tonight, but friends and family and police spent nearly 24 hours Friday into Saturday searching for 7-year-old Jamal White. 12 News' Hannah Hilliard is live at the Milwaukee County Jail tonight. And Hannah, police have someone in custody.
Right, Blake, a 25-year-old man is right now in custody here in connection to this abduction, but police tell me he did not act alone. A terrifying abduction caught on camera. Someone sprinting with 7-year-old Jamal White in their arms, putting him into a white Jeep.
I'm glad he's okay, but it's kind of like, I still can't rest because who would do something like this to a 7-year-old?
This new video 12 News obtained Monday shows the Jeep parked on the side of the street Friday night. It starts to move as Jamal is spotted riding his bike on the sidewalk, returning from a nearby park. The boy's aunt says her brother was driving the sedan, following alongside his young son. The camera catching the...
All right, let's go back a little bit. Right there. So there's the sedan. I know it's hard to see, but the boy is right across and he's riding his bicycle and his daddy is on the side of him, but not literally on the same side of the street. Okay? The daddy is driving on his particular side, and then the boy is riding the bicycle on the other side of the street. Okay, here we go.
Son. The camera catching the white Jeep turning around, then later blocking the end of their drive.
So the Jeep went past them. The Jeep turned around, came back. The sedan, which is the guy, the daddy driving the car, he done pulled on in the driveway. Y'all see that? And then there go the little boy tires. You can see that by the tree.
Driveway. 2 people got out of the Jeeps.
When them 2 assholes got out that Jeep, daddy took off. Daddy didn't go back and get his son, his 7-year-old son. He ain't think twice. He hauled ass into that damn house and her closed the door. You bastard. You know, one thing I will say this. You don't know what you're going to do when you're in a situation. All we can say is what we would do if it was us. I'm gonna leave that right there for y'all.
Simultaneously, one who appears to be holding
See
a
him
gun
going?
tried
See him hauling
following the
ass in
man
the
into
house?
the house. The other chased the
Okay,
little
we
boy
gonna
down
go
the
get your
drive.
son then. And see, I want y'all to see this because a lot of his family, a lot of the family members was saying, "Oh, the daddy wasn't targeted. The 7-year-old was targeted." What the hell? See, they didn't know that we was gonna get this extra footage. People didn't know that when guys show up, God shows out. So they thought we were just gonna see the part where the little boy was screaming, "Daddy, daddy," and we heard the daddy say, "Oh." That's all they thought we was gonna see. But baby, whatever. Let's finish. I'm finna rewind it so y'all can see that part again. How he just took off running and to hell with his son.
Simultaneously, one who appears to be holding a gun tried following the
Then
man into the
the boy
house.
took off
The
running.
other chased the little boy down the driveway. Seconds later, the suspect comes back into frame with Jamal in his arms, putting him into the Jeep.
Do you have answers as to why in the world this happened yet?
We don't have any answers, and I feel like that is what is bothering the family a lot. I feel like a lot of us are unsettled.
Unsettled as family is seen running out of the home. The boy's father spotted slamming his arms on the trunk of his car.
Why he ain't get in an accident and follow the truck? Instead, they all brought their funky asses. I'm gonna go back to what the man said. Them stinking asses. They done brought their stinking asses out the house, hitting on the car, looking at the damn Jeep go down the street with your son in there. Who in their right mind is gonna stand there? One person need to be calling the police, the other one need to be in their car hauling ass, trying to get to their son. Like that part I didn't understand. Especially as a man. Especially as a man.
Unsettled as family is seen
See,
running out of the home.
came
The
right
boy's
back
father
out.
spotted slamming his arms on the trunk of his car. That was about
And
7
then you
p.m.
just stand there
Friday
and let
night.
them
The
leave with your
state not
child.
issuing an Amber Alert until 5 hours later, around midnight. Eventually, after a harrowing all-day search on Saturday,
They got him, y'all.
police recovered the boy in a home near 39th and Lloyd around 6 p.m. Saturday, 7 miles away from home.
We literally cannot thank the community enough because I genuinely feel like if it wasn't for everybody just caring about this 7-year-old boy, we probably would not have found him.
Just a terrifying 24 hours. Hannah, police have yet to reveal a motive.
All right, Blake, and same goes for the relationship, if any, between these suspects and Jamal's family. That family does tell me that Jamal is right now with Child Protective Services as this investigation continues for police. They are hoping to reunite with him soon.
All right, Hannah Hill, you're live for us in Milwaukee tonight. Thanks, Hannah.
Private owed him some money. Private owed him some money. What he owed him some money for? That ain't my business to tell y'all because I don't know. I don't know. But I do have another update for y'all. You know, we can't be sitting up here acting like we don't know how the game goes, okay? The news can sit there and act all they want to that they don't know how the game goes. That's on them. But over here at PC time, we know how the game goes. They weren't looking for that baby. Daddy done ran in that house. Okay, we're gonna get your son in. Since you insist on playing with us. Since you insist on playing these games, buddy, we'll take your son. We're gonna take his little bicycle and shit. But we chose not to. We chose to take his son instead. No, you better give me my money. Well, I ain't got the money. Well, then you don't have a son. But lo and behold, the community came through. The community came through. And Buddy probably told the community who they was. Because Buddy cannot make me believe Buddy is baby daddy. Buddy cannot make me believe that he didn't know who them guys was when they pulled up on him. Buddy probably seen them when they rolled past each other. When they rolled past each other, Buddy seen them. Okay. You ain't got to lie to me. Buddy just didn't think they were going to do anything because he was with his child. At this present time, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. I'm just saying. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing at all. Here we go. This is an update on this story. Here we go.
Although 7-year-old Jamal White is now safe,
They got him, y'all.
there are still unanswered questions, including who exactly was responsible for abducting him Friday night. Milwaukee police now saying they arrested a 25-year-old man near 39th and Lloyd, the same place where Jamal had been located Saturday. Police telling 12 News that 25-year-old was arrested in connection with Jamal's abduction, which triggered a statewide Amber Alert just before midnight Friday.
We don't have any information to give to say, this is what happened and that what happened.
Doorbell camera footage from Friday showing that moment near 61st and Eustis. A small child can be seen riding a bicycle before a white Jeep Renegade turns around, following the young boy. Jamal's aunt telling 12 News that 4 masked men holding guns took the boy.
Pass out flyers. We are passing out flyers everywhere. Post it on your social media.
The next day, family organizing a frantic search along 61st and Eustis, even offering a $50,000 reward for Jamal's safe return. In the middle of that search, they got a call.
What? He where? And we just pulled up. It was just like, I don't know. I'm happy.
Oh, my Lord.
It was probably their answers. It was probably the kidnappers. It was probably the kidnappers that called them on them own sale, just like on the Wash, where you had, remember the Wash with Snoop Dogg now? Back in the day? When Eminem, Snoop Dogg, I can't think of that comedian name either on there. But remember the kidnappers that kidnapped the man, the owner of the car wash? And the kidnappers doing all the calling and stuff. They was dumber than a damn doorknob. Remember hearing that back in the day. But here we go. Some more dumb criminals. They done put out that $50K. Oh, that's more than what he owe us. Oh, they got $50K. This ninja for us 10 G's. But they got $50K to give out for your 7-year-old ass. That's probably what they told the little boy. Oh no. We finna get that $50K. And probably done told on themselves, not knowing they probably ain't gonna get nothing. This was about money. Let's finish, y'all. Let's finish it on up.
They got him. That's him. They got him.
Family now happy to have Jamal back, but still awaiting more answers.
What happened is he's home, he's safe, and whatever happened, we're glad that he's here and he's alive.
The entire city so relieved Jamal is safe. TJ Dysart joining us now live from the newsroom. TJ, do we know?
We are very, very happy. Very happy that this little boy is safe. Very, very happy. Now, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this whole McDonald's. Y'all know I've been covering this since it happened. I showed y'all videos that the young lady who actually committed the crime, I showed you guys her videos. If you did not see it, go back and watch it. You can find it on YouTube. I haven't uploaded it to Roku yet. But you can definitely find it on YouTube. Please make sure you go find that video and watch it. And you can find it on Facebook too. All right, y'all. The McDonald's franchise owner, because it is a franchise, the owner decided that he were going to pay for the funeral. So Let's check it out.
Once of the single mother and McDonald's manager who was stabbed to death while on the job returned to the scene of the crime. This time they're honoring her life. Good evening. I'm Brandon Hudson.
And I'm Taryn Asher. It happened last week at the East Point McDonald's. Her co-worker accused of killing her, leaving the community devastated. Fox News' Camille and Mary joining us now live from this vigil. And wow, we see all the people behind you. It's just, it left a lot of people just truly asking a lot of questions, Camille.
Yeah, an absolutely horrible story we've been covering since the very beginning. And yes, as you can see, a lot of people here getting ready to honor her and pay tribute to Jennifer Harris, 39 years old, single mother of 6, loved by so many, a manager here for 15 years here at this McDonald's. Take a look at her picture and some video from what happened on Thursday, and let's talk about that. I'm sure many of your viewers remember this happened on Thursday morning. She got into a sort of altercation with one of the employees, according to police. She sent that employee home because that employee was not doing their performed duties. This is all according to sworn testimony from a detective in court on Friday. So that employee leaves and comes back about 5 minutes later and allegedly stabs Jennifer Harris several times in the drive-through area inside. Somebody witnesses it. They are a CPL holder, and they've actually pulled up waiting for their food. They shot a gun into the air to try to stop everything, but it was too late. And then they actually held the suspect in custody at gunpoint until police were able to get there. Obviously, this is so devastating for so many people. We got a chance to talk to family members last week when this first happened. And I want you to listen to some of this emotional sound from one of Jennifer Harris's oldest children. She is Antonio Griffin. Take a listen.
All right, y'all, we're going to stop right there. And I know you're probably like, what are you doing? We want to hear what she has to say. Don't worry. You will hear everything she has to say. I do have that video. On the news, they were just going to show just a little bit of it. I want to make sure that you guys got the full video on what this young lady has to say. So that's what you guys are going to hear. This is the last clip, y'all. So I'm just going to let this play out. I am out of here. I will see you guys. I will see you guys on tomorrow with me and my peoples. Hopefully my peoples come through with me tomorrow night. Hopefully so. Y'all know we've been all over the place here on PGT Time, but at the end of the day, we still get the job done. Okay? We still get the job done. I still make sure that you guys see these clips and everything. So hopefully all of us will be on tomorrow. We don't have a special guest. Let me make sure. I don't think we do. No, we don't have a special guest tomorrow. I do have some people that's waiting to come on to PGT Time to share their loved one's story. So I just need to schedule them in. I will be doing that hopefully tonight or tomorrow and get these people on the show. Again, you guys, I am terribly sorry about last night. I wasn't able to do the show in full last night, but I came through for you guys on today with those same exact clips, but we actually added more to it. So we are about to end this show, and then I got some things I got to go do. So I love you guys so much. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to everyone that I talked about today. And we are also going to talk about, I showed it last night, but I ended up deleting what I did last night. So we still have to talk about the young man that was just walking down the street, allegedly, with a ski mask on, and then the officer just took it upon himself to act the fool. Okay? So we're going to talk about that. We'll probably talk about that on tomorrow with Jason and Charlotte. So make sure y'all tune in for that. But as of now, listen to this baby talk about her mama. Her mother. Rest in peace to the McDonald's manager. Again, I still stand 10 toes down on what I said in the video when I talk about this. So if y'all missed what I said, please go back and check it out. But I still want to make sure that we give the family the opportunity to, speak out. And we want to hear and we want to listen. So here we go. I love you guys so much. I love y'all, and I thank y'all for tuning in and rocking with me today. So here we go. Bye. And you already know, you gotta listen to my babies, not Chewy, but you gotta listen to my babies. But here we go.
So me and my family and support my mama was good. My mama was so good. It's hard to sit right here and talk about her. This was never a thought. We never got to none of this. Never even discussed that or what would happen when she was not here with us. I don't even know if my siblings understand what's going on. It's hard to even see them cry. I don't want to break your honest. I never cried for them because it hurts them. Imagine you show up in our siblings, where the massage that you proud of all of us. Even just getting this day, for not being angry, for still choosing peace.
Thank you.
My mom worked hard every single day, like I said. My mom worked even at then at McDonald's's is looking for us. She could have. My mom, like I said, she was on there for us. She left. She came on. She was tired. Yes, she was tired, and she still woke up every day. My mama left and came back, and I was the one who told her to come back to McDonald's because it worked out for our family, it worked out for us, and she was happy here. She was a manager. I remember when I first started working at McDonald's, my mama came to work with me, and we worked together for so long at a different church house, but it's just, all I have is all those good memories of my mama. These past couple of days, all I could think of is seeing my mama in there, doing her job, and then being attacked by somebody that she trusted. I'm lucky it was Duke. That's all I had to do. My mind is like just going on. I don't know what to do with that.
Antonia wants to read to you a message from her father.
First, I would like to thank every American who's donated out of the kindness of their hearts to help our families in our time of need. I would like to thank God for blessing my siblings and I with a mother like ours. She was the best. Last but not least, I would like to say that life's restored and we need to stop the hate and division in this country because it brings the worst out of us and leads to senseless acts like this. This is the United States of America, and we're supposed to be an example to the rest of the world how to treat and love like one another. It's okay. What? It was times where I didn't even want to be here in America, in this world. And I had my mama to keep me here, to stop me. I had my pastor. Oh. I'm not my mama no more. I just gotta be strong and just think this is what my mama would want me to do. This is what my mama would want me to do. My mama would want me to be here with my siblings. I can't just shut down. I can't power off my phone.
I gotta be here for my mama and just take over. I gotta be strong for my mama. Even though I don't want to. I just want to be back with my mama. My mama wanted to live. Why? She didn't want to die. She wanted to be here with us. She wanted me to be here with us. How did you know you died? I don't even want to be here no more. I want to be with my mama.
We're going to walk this family through. We're going to support them. We have established a trust fund for their needs, for their housing, for their day-to-day living, from the oldest to the youngest.
Return, please return. Please return, please return, please return. Thank you for watching.